I'm Jennifer Ellison and I went from a size 18 to a size 10 with the Cambridge weight plan. Being a new mum, and having a little toddler and, being a busy lady and working, I just didn't have the time to go to the gym. I didn't have the motivation, the dedication, but I needed results quickly. So I researched into a few diets and thought Cambridge would be the one for me. And within the first week, I'd lost so much weight and people were noticing how much weight I'd lost, and I just felt so good about myself. I think the role of the consultant is extremely important because there's times when you can be not motivated, or you need to ask a question, you need to know are you doing the right thing, or sometimes you just need somebody to talk to who understands. Having a one-to-one personal meeting really encourages the weight loss because it's tailored towards you. It's just very personal, very one-to-one, and it just helps the whole process immensely. And people might think, at the start it's quite expensive, but when you actually realise what you spend per week on food and eating out and drink and, you shop, it's so much cheaper. Being a working mum, having 2 boys and going straight back to work, it fits in, the Cambridge plan fits in perfectly because I literally get my 3 meal replacements in my bag and I know I'm sorted for the day. It's done. I can think about my boys, I can think about my job. I don't have to think about, what I'm going to do for lunch. It kind of saves so much time. It's got all the nutrients that you need. So even when mums are thinking, I'm going to skip meals and diet, you feel better off on this plan than you do by doing that. The key thing with the Cambridge plan for me is that the weight drops off. It can be quite difficult to follow at first because it's you've got to almost kind of change your lifestyle and change your mindset. But once you commit, then the results are really, really great.
Hi, my name's Keisha Griggs. I went from a size 24 to a size 10 on Cambridge weight plan. Before I lost my weight, I felt sluggish. I didn't feel feminine in the slightest. I felt really self-conscious about myself. I'd come home from work and maybe have a sandwich while dinner was cooking, and if my daughter would ask if she could have something, I felt like I couldn't say no, that's a hypocrite. So she would start snacking before dinner as well. The thing that made me lose the weight mainly was that I saw a programme and it was saying how parents that are obese, their children are so much more likely to become obese. I just thought this could be our life, and I know how much it's kind of affected me being bigger. She shouldn't have to think someone's looking at her because she's bigger. She should think someone's looking at her because she's beautiful. I knew some people at work that had done the Cambridge weight plan before, and I got a consultant's number, got in touch with them. I thought it was fantastic that it was a one-on-one consultant and the support there was amazing. I've done these other diets before and I've never liked the whole group scenario, so the support that you get from a one-on-one consultant is just invaluable, really. The thing that I've really liked about Cambridge weight plan is the amount of steps that you have. There's something for everybody, and it's really good to be able to change where you need to change to fit in with your life. As any bride-to-be, was really, really eager to go and look at wedding dresses. And once I got to a size 14, even though I knew it wasn't the size I wanted to finish at, I couldn't wait any longer. So I went and tried some dresses on. I found a dress I loved, bought it, felt amazing in it, but then lost more weight on the plan and got down to a size 10. And I started to think to myself, I could probably try on those dresses now that are really fitted, that are something that I've always dreamed of. And did end up buying another dress which I obviously wore on the day and felt incredible in. The wedding day was amazing. I picked the dress that I loved. I walked down the aisle and when people were looking at me, I felt confident. I saw my husband down the aisle. I trusted that he genuinely did think I looked amazing, and I felt it too. Cambridge Weight Plan's not only changed my life, it's changed my family's life and my daughter's life too. She would come over to my plate and see what was on there and say, "Mummy, I want some of that." You know, she wants what I have. I'd really like to thank Cambridge Weight Plan and Andrea in particular, my consultant, for the incredible support she's given me over the past year with the plan. Since Cambridge Weight Plan, my life's changed massively. There's so much more things that I can do now that I couldn't do before.